You know, my first real memory of denim and messing with denim was in junior high. Grew up in the 80s, so I used to peg my jeans to make them very narrow at the leg. Didn't really know how to sew back then. I was just using my mom's sewing machine to do it. Also used to bleach them in our washing machine. I liked the effect of the bleach being real splotchy on your jeans. And that was really my first fascination with denim, but at that time I had no idea that it's something I would be totally consumed in and surrounded in, which I am now. What I do here in my store is make jeans. We specialize in denim and make jeans on site in-house, and it's an open sewing space, so you can see the process of us making jeans.
You know where that other seam ripper is, that like really sharp one?
We also offer repair alterations for those jeans that just need help.
Torch, create holes, repatch it. I would hand sand and wrinkle. I would spend 10 to 12 hours on a pair of jeans. This is my number 27 jean. Every jean of ours is to just have these slight kind of variations, which in the end, I feel makes it unique. I think the 50s, the whole James Dean kind of era, used denim as more of your rebellion, and it was attitude. And, before then it was workwear, And in the US, it was like farmers. I never really grew up having a lot of idols. We just were always experimenting with our style as skateboarders. At one time I had half my head shaved on one side and long on the other side, and that's when we used to grow our bangs out, and it was cool to be able to grow them out and put them in your mouth. My true job training was when I got a job at Levi Strauss in San Francisco, and that was really my venture into learning more and understanding in depth about denim. I don't feel like I'm a fashion designer. I feel like I'm more of an industrial designer. Maybe that's my own insecurities, but I don't really hold myself high as a fashion designer. How I got here was I was a pretty big snowboarder back in the early 80s. I really couldn't afford to buy, a really nice pair of outerwear pants. So I went to the fabric store, made my first pair of snowboard pants. I didn't really at all know what I was doing, but it was a quick way to learn. Part of the process in designing the denim sleeve for Absolute, it's really about focusing in on some of the key details that make up what I feel is a traditional jean. So that would be the color of the denim, then really bringing in your thread color, which is a red-orange. You don't think about, but it's surprising how the variation of thread colors can really change the look and aesthetic from good to bad. The challenge about designing the denim sleeve for the Absolute bottle, you're dealing with a really perfect shape. If you're off by 1/16 of an inch, it's going to show. It won't fit properly. You're going to see that. The sleeve has to be perfect. I wanted to keep it simple and clean and real basic, but just really pull in those elements of a jean to finalize the overall look. If I was to name this Absolute denim skin, it would be called my high-rise tapered leg skinny fit.